Okay. Whew. Take 3. Hopefully this goes well. Hi everyone, my name is Jeremiah. So mostly my channel has a lot of breaking videos or b-boying videos, however you guys want to call it. But this is probably going to be the first of one of my talks that I wanted to do. I had it all planned out, but I never had the time or space to do it, but I finally do now. So let's get started. So one of the first topics or stories that I want to talk about is how breaking or b-boying changed my life. So I guess I would say it started all in high school or when I first saw ABDC. I think it was when Jabberwockies first won ABDC, and I think when I saw them do like these really cool moves, and one of them was the head spin, it was me and my brother watching ABDC for the first time, and it was the first roundup. It was like all these crazy crews, and we actually fell in love with Jabberwockies because they wore masks and we didn't know what type of dancers these guys were. And after watching them so many episodes, they're like, hey, we want to be like these guys, like these Jabberwockies. They do all this cool stuff like head spins. And so me and my brother, we thought to ourselves, hey, maybe we could dance like that. And so after years like watching a bunch of ABDC, America's Best Dance Crew seasons, in high school we started to get interested more into breaking or breakdancing. And because of that, we really liked Jabberwockies so much, we wanted to learn how to do their moves. And we eventually came upon Vinsanity TV's videos on YouTube. And the first thing we learned was basically the basic 6-step. And that's where it started. But in high school it was kind of on and off because we were doing track. I was doing other things in school. But I was still that shy person in high school. But that is until like in college when I officially started getting into breaking that changed my life. Because this art or this dance, like, it was able to let me be someone else and be someone different, because I had something to show people. Because before then I was usually the shy guy or the lonely Asian kid who didn't know what to do with his life, who people expected him to be smart, have good grades. But a lot of that was I didn't want to be that stereotypical Asian kid who had good grades. I actually wanted to be on the creative side, you know, but I don't think anyone ever understood that until I was in college and I found a cool group of dudes, and they were called Illerside. And from that day on in college, me and my brother, coincidentally, we were trying to practice dancing in one of the rooms, recreational rooms at the gyms. This was my first year and this was my brother's second year. Coincidentally, one of the guys from Illerside, which is the b-boy club at our school, someone there told us like, hey, there's a breaking club dancing in the other room if you guys want to join. Because the person noticed us that we were dancing in that room, and so that's how me and my brother, since we both went to the same university, we met the Illerside, the breaking group. And so from that point on, I eventually started to get better and better each year, because I enjoyed the dance so much that I literally I went every night to sessions, or these dance sessions. At first it was tough because the president of the club, he would tell us, okay, let's practice head spins for you guys as the first power move. But after like half a year failing to attempt a successful head spin, only doing one, we decided like, you know what, I think we should stop doing that and start doing other power. But yeah, breaking has always been a part of my life, and it really did separate who I am and what made me me. But it kind of, it was kind of hard because I wanted to identify what I enjoyed to people, but I didn't know how to show it. But I did through dance, through breaking. And because of that, I learned a lot of values, and I've met good people that I could call my brothers. Like these guys, my mentors, they taught me everything to know. From my first year to 3 years in breaking, I got better and better. Yeah, I got better and better, and as you can see from, if you ever watch the videos that I posted, there's a lot of progression videos. You'll see the changes that I've made, like the progression of how like my moves got better. Everything just went up being clean at some point, because every single day I would just session and session, because I enjoyed the dance. It was like it was part of me. Like this was something I was missing in my life. Although that came with a cost, it did affect my grades in college because I was a biology degree. At the time, I was trying to focus on going to medical school or PA school. But at that time, like, I was struggling to find out what I really wanted to do as a career. And it was really hard because while you're in college, you don't really know what you want to do until you start exploring things. Because not everyone has the same path like that they wanted to choose, because not everyone knows what they want. But high school kind of put me to this position, to the point of like, okay, biology will probably be a stepping stone to medical school. But I kind of realized that the whole medical field or health career wasn't for me, because breaking b-boying taught me that I was on the creative side of things, that I really enjoyed film, I really enjoyed creativity, because everything that I did was revolved around creating moves in this dance. So I think what breaking taught me was that there are more things in my life that I could do, and it's not always a one structured straight line timeline that traditional schools put you in. And that is probably one of the biggest things that this dance has taught me, and it's realizing that it's never too late to do things that you enjoy and to keep doing them, even if it's at the cost of something that you've had to do for so long. But I think that those past 4 years in college, just dancing, I think it really I think it pushed me to find something else. But yeah, that's hopefully this is a short bit of how breaking changed my life, but it really taught me some values. Well, right now, even though I didn't choose a career as a PA or medical school, I'm still in the process of trying to get through things. You know, life happens. Family situation led to things that I had no control out of, which is why it was kind of hard to start a video like this, because it was the first time. But I really want to get into this content creation field, and hopefully get out of the situation that I'm in now, and actually start moving up. I actually start getting better in my life, and hopefully get into film or just doing anything like this that could help me. Anything with creativity. honestly. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. This was probably nerve-wracking for me. Probably took a lot of takes, but hopefully this will inspire anyone to get through these tough times. And thank you for watching. Peace.